tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us ready to buy to the number on the screen. Starting pricing for low-end software $100 and starting pricing for high-end software $500. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
From the culture of the American South, where roots hold stories, comes a natural deodorant inspired by generations of wisdom. Introducing Rootwork, the all-natural, foundational Black American-based deodorant infused with the magic of High John the Conqueror root. Our unique blend, enriched with this legendary root, offers 24-hour protection, rooted in the power of nature. Embrace this deodorant that celebrates culture, history, and your well-being. Unlock the magic.
What's up, family? This is Curtis G with Passive Income University. Have you been trying to figure out the stock market and investing on your own? Do you need more resources to help you build financial security for your family? PIU has daily content on stocks, investing, real estate, and more. We have a wide range of finance videos so you can learn at your own pace. In addition, we have live webinars to answer your questions in real time. Passive Income University. Join today at www.piuniversity.net.
Boom. What's going on, family? How are y'all living? We are in here. I'm glad to have everybody tuning in. Man. What's going on, man? I'm just looking at some stuff. All right, what's up? I'm here, man. What's going on, guys? Let me let everybody know on my social media that I'm here. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Glad to have the family tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to chop up great game like I always do. I'm going to need everybody to, first of all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that share button. Share this on your Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. That would be great. All right, I'm here. Let's share this on your Twitter. A lot of stuff we're going to get. I know I got my Malcolm Flex look. I got my scholarly look today. I'm looking kind of scholarly. Man, how y'all doing, man? I'm glad to be here, man. Ready to chop up game. I'm a little bit late, but I'm here, man. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I got to thank everybody who has contributed to the new film we're working on called Microphone Check. You can hit the link below while I'm talking. There's a lot of stuff we got to touch on as far as Microphone Check. Go to Kickstarter. Everybody put some on the crowdfunding for that. We're trying to get $180, which we can get. We're at 30-something K already, which is great. So let's hit that goal, ladies and gentlemen, because this is very, very, very important. Tonight, we got to talk about the importance of stopping these people and the danger of erasing our Black culture in particular. Well, in general, in foundational Black American culture in particular. There's this whole thing where our culture is supposed to be erased. There's an aggressive erasure of our culture. Somebody says I look like a 90s Black sitcom Good Father. I know. Are you trying to say I look like Tia and Tamara's dad on one of them shows? I look like That's So Raven Daddy. Hey, Corey in the house. You better get you some good grades. I look like a dad on Corey in the house. But listen, family, we gotta be very aware of this aggressive effort to erase our culture. That's very dangerous. when you erase somebody's culture, you can easily erase them. You dig? And you take a person's culture out of the collective memory, you take the people out of the collective memory, no one remembers the erasure. You dig? So there's several things that's been going on. First thing I want to touch on before I get into the insane stuff that's going on behind the scenes as far as the new movie. Y'all do know there was a reparations, I won't say rally, but a reparations conference down in Georgia, down in Atlanta. Shout out to Black Alpha Network. Shout out to our brother Afro Elite. They were down there, boots on the ground, keeping an eye on everything, and there was a whole bunch of foolery going on down there. Family, we knew this was controlled opposition. The stuff that I seen coming out of this reparations convention, when you saw the who's who on the guest list, the N-Cobras and the Narcs and all of these people, and at one point they invited Strappy and A-Dunce, but then they disinvited them. Even they were like, oh, Lord, we don't want Strappy and them up here, you know. They're a hot mess. So poor Strappy. Strappy got disinvited. They wanted Strappy to be a keynote speaker. And Strappy from the A-Dunce organization, they disinvited her. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because I know, and poor Yvette, I know Yvette is watching. Poor thing, Yvette. I feel your pain, Yvette. I know Yvette went and bought a brand new chopper suit from Burlington's, and a whole chopper suit is going to waste. So she got to take her chopper suit back to Burlington and get her $27 back because she was going to wear her Burlington chopper suit at the at her lecture. So that's unfortunate. I feel for Strappy. I feel for her. You know. But nevertheless, it was a crap show, basically. As we knew it would be. It was a crap show. And some of the stuff that we saw down there, basically, I told her it's going to be a stomp the vote Democrat get out the vote party. It is a Democratic get out the vote party. So basically, they kept circling around to voting Democrat, vote Democrat, vote Democrat. Let me show y'all some of the clips from there. It was a whole bunch of this vote Democrat no matter what. That nonsense, man. Oh Lord, hold on. Let me play some of these clips. Shout out to my brother Afro Elite.
Demonstrate to the Democratic Party the political will.
Hold on. This clip here. Boy, they had all the old Negroes up here splaining and hold on. I don't know what this Negro was talking about. Afro Elite. I think Afro Elite posted this, but hold on. Let me listen to this. Hold on.
Was to demonstrate to the Democratic Party the political will of the party, demonstrate to the president the political will of the party to push this legislation forward and then have the president then create an executive order. We did that. 217 co-sponsors in the Congress and the House. We had a Senate companion bill introduced for the first time since Reconstruction. We had the Speaker, the Senate chair, sign on to the Senate bill.
Okay, this is a whole bunch of babbling, by the way. All this, well, we talked to them about this thing, and then we signed a Senate bill, and then we signed that. This is a lot of that N-Cobra narc babble.
10 of the 20 committee chairs in the Senate signed on to the Senate committee bill, as well as 10 other senators. So we demonstrated that there is political will within the Democratic Party.
Political will, okay? Listen to these little stalling ass code words. There's political will. Now, this is something that was given to him by one of them think tanks. They sent him down here to use these words. We ain't gonna give you nothing, but there's political will. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like hope. That's that Obama, there's some hope. So they can't say hope. So now, political will. Watch these words. That's a stall word. Yeah, see, there's political will from the Democrats. Kiss my ass. The hell you talking about? Political will. Man, y'all break out that money.
Pass this legislation, but because the way this country is, the Congress is set up.
The way my bank account is set up, the way the Congress is set up, it's splaining time. Oh, God, explaining. Well, the way Congress is set up, there's political will, but the way it's set up. Now, illegal immigrants don't get the whole splaining. They get resources. They don't get they're not at the border. Well, the way the country is set up, there's a plebiscite, then we got to have 2 plebiscites, and then we got to have a committee. They come on in and get you something to eat. With us, well, the way it's set up is like this. We get the splaining. Hold on.
This bill would be a bill that's filibustered in the Senate. It would never get out of the Senate, but you need 60 votes in the Senate to block the filibuster.
Okay. That's enough. Again, we get all of the excuses. Boy, we get a whole bucket of excuses, man. Oh my God, I don't want to hear none of this stuff. See, they want you to show up to these reparations meetings with controlled opposition, so they got their bought and paid for Negroes to plebiscite babble and give you excuses to why you ain't gonna get nothing, and you just keep voting for the Democrats because they got the political will. It's them Republicans. See, the thing is, it's the Republicans that's holding it back now. Because he started doing that. Oh, let me play that part where he went. It's the Republicans. See, the Democrats got the political will, but it's the Republicans.
There's not been one Republican on this bill since the introduction of this bill.
The big bad Republicans. Oh.
And to think we got to get 10 Republicans is ludicrous. It's not even a function. It's not even functioning in reality. So we always knew this bill had to come through the president,
who ain't giving us nothing.
And so now, whether we demonstrated this political will to the president, our efforts now are centered solely and focused solely on getting this president right now, not after the election, but right now, to create an executive reparations commission through executive order.
No, okay, did you catch that? We want him right now to create an executive reparations committee with an executive order. No. We want an executive order to create a committee. That's that old Sheila Jackson Lee HR 40 talk. No, thank you. This is HR 40 talk, family. We need to get them to form a commission. That whole thing down there was plebiscite babble bonanza. It was a bunch of damn plebiscite babble, man. And man, the foolery going on down there, man, dude, what other stuff? Let me show y'all some of the other stuff that was going on down there. Dude, they had somebody out there rapping. Family, they had somebody up there rapping. I can't even play the music. I don't want to get a copyright strike, and it's all empty in there. Hold on. You get this guy, they got somebody in there rapping. Somebody performing. Somebody performing. This was a plantation plebiscite fiasco. Oh, say reparations. So they get a bootleg Wish app Drake in there. Come on, man. You see, ain't no. Okay, this was a clown show. Man, this was a clown show, family. When I saw who was on the guest list, you can tell when it's going to be a clown show. Oh, it got worse than that, by the way. Family, y'all don't know. It was a lot of Pan-Africanism. Oh, we's all black. Everybody black. Oh, we all black. It was a lot of that. Oh, everybody black should get something. And oh, it was a lot of that stuff. We got taken from the motherland and all of that type of stuff, which we ain't going for because that's designed to erase us by using the Africanizing us, having us look at Africa. No. We're looking at right here. We're foundational black Americans and we want what we built here. We built something here. We need what we're supposed to get. Yeah, that looked like the ADUNS conference. Wait, wasn't nobody there. But family, it got worse than that. They were not only talking about just black people everywhere, on earth getting something. Family, I can't even make this type of stuff up. They had somebody up there talking about black people on Mars. Family, they're talking about black folks. Listen to this. Listen to this. They were talking about black people on other planets. Family, you can't tell me this wasn't some COINTELPRO ass controlled opposition. Listen to this.
I'm just saying make-believe when I write up Exodus to Mars and saying black Martians. But maybe America knows Mars is occupied, and that's why Trump started a space force. Biden didn't disband it. Matter of fact, he just shot down some UFOs in February in Michigan. So if UFOs are just some crazy people with aluminum hats on, why do you have it now as a part of the armed forces? Wake up, people. They've known Martians were black over 100 years ago
Lord.
when Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote a...
Okay. Family, I keep these reparations hearings, they're sending idiots and ops up there deliberately. Again, when I went to the one out here in San Francisco, it was COINTELPRO'd up. They had a whole bunch of folks in the audience just yelling crazy shit. They're sending these weirdos to talk this crazy ass stuff at these rallies or at these commissions to make everything seem nutty, crazy, and off base. And the narrative is, look at these crazy niggas. Do these niggas deserve some reparations? They deliberately put these plebiscite babbling buffoons out there to start talking crazy to minimize the seriousness of our reparations claim. See, what we need is, first of all, Frederick Douglass and them, they came from 3 spaceships from 4 galaxies away. And when they came here, their spaceship was taken and then they were enslaved, but they had fingers like E.T. and they burned the chains off. So now we need to give the descendants of the alien Frederick Douglasses, we need to give them some reparations, but since they're from another planet, they don't take regular money. We got to have vibranium. Because they use vibranium, that means we got to go back to Wakanda, because Wakanda exists. Wakanda exists now. Wakanda is real. Okay? I've been there. I seen it with my own eyes. I was in Wakanda. I held the vibranium. It felt like hot dogs. So we need to give some of that vibranium to these aliens, and then we gonna get our reparations from Joe Biden. So vote Democrat, I land my plane. God damn, man. Man, this is why I've been thinking, man, should we go back to D.C.? I'm thinking, man, I think we really probably need to go back to D.C. I've been really thinking about it, man. We probably need to go back to D.C. to get everybody to have a real organized by the grassroots situation so we can get our folks right, so we can get everybody on code, so these riffraffs can't be around us. And true, let's be clear, I'm gonna be honest, man, at our last thing, we had ops in our circle. We did, So, there are ops everywhere. We're not even immune to it. We had ops in our direct circle, and there were ops all around. If y'all remember, you guys went there. And luckily, it was so many of us on code, the ops were basically neutralized, but there were agents and ops circling the wagons out there. But we were 2 on code. But I'm really thinking about us going back out there to D.C. to really, really stomp the yard again. I'm thinking about it, man. I got so many projects coming up, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, man. But, I keep people posted. I got so much on my plate, man. And the main thing on my plate right now is getting this movie out. Microphone check, ladies and gentlemen. Getting this movie microphone check out. Family. There is... Okay, first of all, shout out to everybody. If y'all seen the trailer, people love this film. I showed the trailer a few days ago and people lost their minds. Family, do y'all know how much these people lost their damn minds? Boy, they started making response videos. Derek Cologne, he was going to do his thing. Derek Cologne, and Derek, he's texting me, wanting me to put him on here and all that other shit. Derek, I don't want to hear no lies. I don't want to hear it. Derek Cologne, because he's one of the ringleaders in the erasure of our culture. He damn near had a stroke. That 2-minute trailer just chapped his ass. I'm going to play the trailer again. But family, I'm seeing the responses that I got from this thing. This thing is bigger than what I thought. The erasure, there's a desperate attempt and a very aggressive attempt to erase us from hip hop. I mean, it's aggressive. It's aggressive, family. This thing is more aggressive than I imagined. And I'm telling you why. Next year, they got the Olympics. 2024, they got the Olympics. They're going to have breakdancing in the Olympics. So they're desperately trying to etch us out of it. They're trying to get us out of it and Trojan horse Latinos and other people in aggressively, so that when all of these endorsements and when all of the corporatizing of hip hop pops in, they're going to get all of these non-black people and prop them up as experts. There's a reason why they keep propping up Fat Joe and people like that. Let me let y'all hear this Fat Joe interview. And Fat Joe is indirectly addressing us, but listen to this. And shout out to Sir Major for curating this. Hold on one second. Let me find that Fat Joe. Here it is. Shout out to Sir Major. Now listen to Fat Joe. They just interviewed him on NPR, and he's talking about the backlash that he got for saying that hip-hop, black and Latino 50-50, because it's horse crap, and they got them out here aggressively saying this nonsense. And let me tell you, the thing is, they have lowered the bar for Latinos to claim to be pioneers in hip-hop. They've lowered the bar for them to the ground. Now listen to this.
You know, I grew up black.
Oh, God.
What does that mean, Joe?
I'm going to tell you, my hood is 90% black.
Now, Joe, he said in interviews how white he is. Hey, I'm white. He is. Now, you know his paperwork says he's white, okay? All right.
My projects, my neighborhood was dominantly black. My grandmother's neighborhood was 99.9% black, where there was no popular Latinos and nothing like, if they did, they was out the way. And so that's where I grew up. My mom's lived there for 40 years in that community. So she's from the community. Love, Miss Ruby, this, that. And so when I'm born, I'm not listening to salsa and all that. I'm listening to Gloria Gaynor. I'm listening to Stephanie Mills. I'm listening to Iowa.
You're an outlier. Okay, that's rare. You're one of the rare rebellious Puerto Ricans who was one of the needle in the haystacks who hung around a couple of black folks, dude.
Will survive. Oh, that's what my house was playing, right? And so it's hard for people to fathom that there were no social media. There was no Instagram. There were no nothing like that. So I grew up blonde hair, green eyes, knowing I'm Latino, but thinking I'm black.
Stop.
Don't know how to explain it to you any other way, right? And so it wasn't until I went to high school and met another Latino brother that was a real dude. And he said, yo, come hang out with me in my hood.
And this is in the 80s. Joe was born in 70. He wasn't at none of those jams because he was too young. People like him and Derek Cologne, they were like 7, 8 around the time the early jams were going, so they weren't there.
And 10 blocks away was like another world. So when we went to his hood, it was 90% Puerto Rican, Latino flags in the window. The black guys over there thought they were Spanish. No, this is a true story. I met the blackest guy out there. He was like, oye, ¿qué pasa contigo? Vamos, this, that. He grew up.
He's probably a black Puerto Rican.
Black.
Oh,
No, this is a true story.
I know, yeah.
I met the blackest guy out there. He was like, oye, ¿qué pasa contigo, Babo? This, that. He grew up in that other side of town. He was the Fat Joe of the Spanish. And so, you know, and it was good. I swear to God, I got a book coming out in November, the book of Jose. I explained this in my book that I could not believe that it was like Puerto Rican heaven over there.
Now that's interesting. He got a book deal. They're parading him around with the vice president. They got him doing these interviews. He's being propped up by the corporate structure as a Trojan horse. When you see cats, this is real random. You know, they're propping him up for a reason.
There. Like, you know what I mean? It was just dominantly Puerto Rican. And that's when I learned about salsa, Hector Lavoe, Gran Combo, you know, and I really started learning my Latino heritage over there. I was always Latino. I'm not, that's 1,000,000%. My father's Cuban, never spoke English. He went to jail. The only time my father went to jail was we got stopped by some officers.
Okay, this ain't the clip I really want. Hold on. There's another clip that I want. Hold on. Let me find the clip that I really want. Where's this clip? Da-da-da-da-da. Hold on. That's not the clip I want. That's not the clip I want. Hold on. Let me find the clip I really want. Hold on 1 second. That's not the clip I want. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Let me find the clip I really, really want. Come on, where's this clip? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. That's not the clip. Hold on 1 second. Okay, this is the one I want. All right. This is the one I want. Okay. This is the one. All right, hold on. Listen to this. Here we go. All right. All right. This is the one I'm looking for. Hold on.
Recently, you made some comments paying tribute to Latino pioneers in hip hop, right? Can you just explain to our audience
Give me
what
my
happened?
Instagram. Give me my phone.
Look at the word pioneer. They keep the Latino pioneers. What Latino pioneers? Anybody who was in the Bronx from 1970 to 95, they're calling a pioneer.
Funny you say that. I just pulled up, and this is what I just saw on Instagram.
Because a lot of black hip hop fans were all on their rage and their feelings about it.
It's not true.
Yes, it's very true. Yes, it is.
That's Twitter black fans.
No, Instagram
It's
too.
not real fans, bro.
And in real life.
I'm not too sure what's real on Twitter and what's not. Okay. It's the first hip hop movie.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the music.
That's Charlie Chase down with Crow Crush, one of hip hop groups in the world.
Okay. I don't want to play that music.
Romantic 5, Cold Crush. I just saw this now. I didn't have it.
Okay, he's up here talking about Wild Style. That came a decade after hip hop was created. All right? That's over a decade after hip hop was created. You see how they lowered the bar? So now he's up here talking about Wild Style. Those dudes are not pioneers in Wild Style. Ruby D, and I like Ruby D. Whip, I like Whip. They're not pioneers.
Look, they're both Puerto Rican on the first rap groups ever.
They're not pioneers.
There's Ruby D, first Puerto Rican. Do you see Ruby?
Okay, that's not a pioneer. Just the first Puerto Rican who emulated somebody black.
Listen to what I'm saying. Cold Crush, Fantastic Romantic. When you go and you buy your books or you look at your 30 for 30.
And by the way, and shout out to Cold Crush and Kaz from Cold Crush. He's in our movie. Cold Crush got started in 78, 79.
Documentaries, and they show hip hop's infancy. There was a photographer named Joe Conzo who took every picture. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have that. That footage of the Bronx looking like this, he picked up the camera. He's not hip hop?
No.
Charlie Chase?
No. Joe Conzo is not hip hop. No. Joe Conzo is not hip hop. No, he's not. Joe Conzo is, see, this is what I'm saying. They lower the damn bar so low, they're trying to give Joe Conzo props as a pioneer, and Joe Conzo walks around here like he's a pioneer. Me and Joe Conzo just had words because Joe Conzo was tripping about the trailer. Did y'all see some of y'all? Oh, y'all follow me on Twitter. So Joe Conzo, after the trailer came out, boy, I'm telling you, these people got butthurt. So in the trailer, we used 3 photographs by Joe Conzo. So Joe Conzo hops up, boy, he's pissed. Hey, I don't like this narrative. How you gonna use this narrative and you gonna jack my pictures? He hopped up in the mentions. Debbie D, he was in Debbie D's comments on her Facebook page. So he hopped up in the comment section talking about, yeah, we done jacked his pictures. And yeah, it's ironic y'all got this narrative and you jacked the Puerto Ricans' pictures. This thing is getting funny style, dude. Now listen, hold on. Let me find the Joe Conzo tweets. Hold on, where's that? Let me find the tweets from Joe Conzo. Yeah. Yeah, I want to cease and desist. Now let's be clear, and I'll let him know, and he knows this. He's trying to flex a little bit. Joe Conzo was basically trying to flex in front. Now he knows that we're using the photos in the context of fair use. Now legally, we can use the photos. He knows that. Legally, we can use the photos because it's used in, yes, they're in the first, there's 3 different ways we can use them legally. Fair Use Act, because they're in the public domain. Those pictures have been around for 30-something years. 2, it's an educational film. 3, it's going through a nonprofit corporation. 4, there's about 5 or 6 different ways where we got the fair use covered. 5, we're doing commentary where it's in the context of the commentary of the film. So all of it is covered in fair use. All right? All of it is covered in fair use. All right? But hold on, let me show y'all some of the tweets here. Hold on. This is me and him. Hold on. Right here. This is him. This is Joe Conzo. He runs around here with his chest poked out like he's really a pioneer because they done sat up here and propped him up. See, y'all got to stop all that black and brown bullshit. Y'all prop these people up and then they come around real arrogantly. This is him pushing this narrative is sad, yet jacking my photos and other photographers just to go along with this narrative. This is a first request to cease and desist using my photos for your documentary. So I'm like, hey, Joe, what narratives are we pushing? Yeah. And somebody said, what narrative? The truth? Yeah, if you say so, don't use this Afro, Latino, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Bronx kids' copyrighted photos to push your narrative. Dude, okay, listen. Now, again, legally, because it's a documentary film, it's in the context of education, it's in the context of commentary, the picture's in public domain. Legally, I could use the picture. But I said, dude, I'll take your pictures out. I don't want y'all to run around talking about what we done took from you. Dude, I don't need, Joe Conzo, and if you're listening, I don't need your photographs, dude. I don't need your goddamn photographs. You don't like the truth being told. Now you want to take your ball and run home. So, and we're in the middle of editing the movie. So I can easily just take stuff out. We're still in the middle of the movie. So we took them pictures out, which are nothing burgers. Let me show you the trailer. And most people you can't even tell we took the pictures out. We replaced them pictures just like that. We don't need Joe Conzo's pictures. All that. He took hip hop's baby pictures. Dude, I can just holler at the people because we were using his picture of Kaz when Kaz was talking. We used the picture of Busy Bee when Busy Bee was talking. All that stuff is covered in fair use. I can just go get pictures from them. You weren't the only person taking pictures in the Bronx, dude. Also, with Joe Conzo, he basically primarily took pictures of the Cold Cush brothers from 79 to around 82, 83, like that. So basically, his pictures were from 79 to early 80s. And in the movie, we're not even covering that time frame. Most of the movie, we're talking about what happened before, all right? We're talking about what happened before 79. So we don't need your pictures. You can poke your chest out. We don't need that bullshit, dude. But let me show y'all the trailer. We took his pictures out and the trailer still flows. Let me show you the trailer without Joe Conzo's pictures. Hold on 1 second.
It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip hop, a lot of claims, who did what, who was the first this, who was the this and that, and such. But at the end of the day, we need a definitive story, all right? And that story can only be told by the founders of this culture.
Like everything was being driven and influenced by young, black, American culture. Like the slang, the style of dress, the initial music that we chose.
Look at all the boroughs. You got, Money Making Manhattan and Money Earning Mount Vernon and Crooklyn. The Bronx was the boogie down Bronx. We was partying up there.
I am Coke LaRock, the first MC of hip hop. First cat to pick the mic up.
I introduced rapping to the turntable because when I came with it, nobody in the world was doing it. I'm right after Rudy Ray Moore.
They want to come in the mix, they want to say, we started. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What came to be known as hip hop was solely an African-American creation.
What would you get out of some Jamaican toast? What is that? I've never heard of a rapper use a Jamaican toast or a Jamaican fleur as a rhyme. I never heard of it, and I don't know where that myth came from.
My name is legendary King Trixie from the Bronx, BX from the West Side. I am the first breakdancer.
That narrative that hip-hop has had 3 founding fathers, that's been rolling for the last almost 30 years, which isn't true. You don't have just 3 people who created hip-hop. Hip-hop was created by a number of different people.
I am the grandfather, the godfather of the graffiti culture. I am the first element of hip-hop.
The roots of hip-hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
My name is MC Sha-Rock. I am a founding member of the MC/rap culture.
Cassette tapes was the internet of our time. It just traveled around by hand.
I know for a fact that the B-Boy stand started from the guards, the 5%ers that would be at the jams back in the days who were acting as security.
If they get the real truth of how it all was created, then so many lies would not be able to be in existence.
Boom. Now, that trailer still has the same pizzazz, the same beauty. We didn't miss a damn beat. We didn't miss a beat with that trailer. You can't even tell which pictures was his. You can't even tell. That's how insignificant you are to hip hop, brother. Joe Conzo. These people can try to pump your head up and prop you up. Dude, you're not hip hop. He's running around. Yeah, I've been doing hip hop longer than some of y'all been alive. I'm a hip hop pioneer. No, you're not. You ain't no hip hop pioneer because you were around taking pictures. You didn't pioneer anything. Taking a photograph is not no damn hip hop. No, we got these people just bogarting our culture with this disrespectful ass claim jumping of it. You're not a pioneer because you took pictures of black people doing what they created, and now you running around here giving lectures and getting on panels like you are a pioneer. You're calling yourself a pioneer. Listen, if I go take a picture of an airline pilot, that don't make me an airline pilot. All right? That does not make me a pilot just because I can take a picture of one. They got this thing where they have lowered the bar. Anybody who's Puerto Rican, if you were in any proximity of a black person in the Bronx in the 70s, they're calling them a damn pioneer. If a Puerto Rican delivered a pizza to a black person in the Bronx who knew how to rap, they're calling that Puerto Rican delivery driver a damn pioneer. The bar is to the ground when it comes to them. And family, I'm telling you, this is a dangerous thing that they're doing. And you got some of these other people, some of these hip hop critics and journalists jumping in the mix, butthurt, talking crazy. Let's look at some of this other stuff. This guy named Jay Smooth He's a mixed race guy. I think he's Puerto Rican and Caribbean. I don't know what he is, but he does a lot of commentary and journalism on hip hop. And he's up here. Yeah, this wave of gatekeeping is so toxic and ahistorical. What the hell is ahistorical? We're dropping the truth. All of these people, and this is a journalist, they all want to cry foul now because we're telling the truth about what's going on. What are y'all upset about specifically? They're just throwing out words. Oh God, this is targeting Latinos and Jamaicans. Targeting how? What are we targeting? We're just telling the truth. All we're doing is telling the truth. They're saying us gatekeeping the lies so they won't sit up here and tell lies. That's not Dante. Oh, let's get on Dante Ross. And then Dante Ross jumped in. Now, Dante Ross, this is a white executive. He's been around in the music industry for a long time. But he got big mad. He jumped in the mix. Jay Smooth, he's a longtime New York DJ. Yeah, these folks, let me tell you something. We let these people lurk in our circles for a long time. Now that we shook the table on their ass, the fangs are coming out, man. The fangs are coming out, dude. All these people that's been slithering among us, now that we're shaking the table and saying, hey, you know what? It's time to give us our props now. Hey, you can't do that. Hey, you can't use my pictures. Hey, you divisive. All of these people that y'all done let slide into the culture, boy, the fangs are showing now. So Dante Ross, now he's worked with a whole bunch of people in hip hop, a lot of Caribbean people in hip hop. Going back to the late 80s. He's been around for a minute. Dante Ross. So, because he's signed a lot of rappers and he's made a lot of money on a lot of rappers, he feels comfortable to get in the mix and get all in our business. He feels very comfortable getting in our mix. Now, right now, people, we've been getting on his ass so hard, he done made his page private. We done got on his bumper so hard, he made his page private. Shout out to Sister D. Tubman for getting the screenshots before he made his page private. Because me and him been going back, and everybody's been going back and forth. I've never seen an FBA dude outside in my entire life. FBA cats see me outside. Let's get that debate on so I can make you look like the goofies you are. It's a white boy, guys. This is a yo ass word to the mother. Right here. You can't change history. 73, Herc set it off. Herc is of Jamaican descent. Across town, Flash was getting busy. He's Bahamian. Jazzy J is Jamaican. So is Red Alert. The first hip-hop sound proved that, y'all don't see this part, that all of the sound system pioneers were Afro-Caribbean. And I corrected him. Lies like this is important. Why we got to check you. Disco King Mario was one of the first primary hip-hop sound providers. He's not no Caribbean. And then Dante hopped in. Okay, yeah, you got that. That's right. But we need to have a debate. So with this guy, we're checking his lines real easy. Some of the other sound system guys, Flowers, Pete DJ Jones, you had other, Cool D, you had other sound system guys. They're not Caribbean. They're foundational Black Americans. You can't argue with that. We got some of them in the movie. You did? Yeah, they keep saying Jazzy J is Jamaican. I thought Jazzy J was from South Carolina, his family, if I'm not mistaken. I thought Jazzy J's family was from South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. See, they did that with Mario. They tried to say Mario was Puerto Rican. And then we debunked that lie. They're falling back on lies at this point. Yeah? So I'm looking for more of these Dante tweets because he made his page private. Hold on. Here it is. Let me look at some more of his tweets that our sister D got. And this guy, and truth be told, hold on. The first hip-hop sound providers were all Afro-Caribbean, which is not true. It's a damn lie. Also, right here, he told a huge lie. Yeah, this record is Jamaican. It's a record called The Champ by the Mohawks. Yeah, this record is Jamaican. That record is not by no damn Jamaicans. Hold on. That record is not Jamaican. There's a record by the Mohawks called The Champs that a lot of people would mix, and they sampled it. The Mohawks is a British band who did cover records of foundational Black American artists. The Champ was a remix of a foundational Black American record called Tramp. So this dude is just getting caught in lie after lie. Now, this is a damn record exec who's been in the industry for a long time, who's one of the main people pushing these lies. They try to make everybody Caribbean. You see what they do? Yeah, Jazzy J is Gullah Geechee. Yeah, Jazzy J, I don't know about him being no damn Jamaican. Jazzy J, from what I understand, is a goddamn Gullah Geechee from South Carolina. That's the same lie they tried to say about Coke La Rock. For years they were lying saying Coke La Rock was Caribbean and Jamaican. He's in our movie like, nah, I ain't Jamaican. You see how these people they've been lying all of these years, family? It's easy to break these people's lies down, man. Yeah, his parents are Gullah. And this is a well-respected damn journalist. So you see the lies that these people are desperate to push out there. This is erasure. Family, you see why we got to do this documentary, and this is why they're so butthurt about it, because we're doing this and we're getting all those lies straight. They're scrambling behind the scenes, man. These people are losing their minds behind the scenes, but they're desperate. They think we don't know nothing. We didn't talk to everybody, family. We didn't talk to everybody. So we got the truth. We're going to get all this shit straight. And this is very important. I'm saying they doing this stuff right before the Olympics, man. It's very important for them to get these lies out and to try to bully us down before the Olympics come through. Because that's when there's going to be a windfall of money. You tried to discredit, I'll say it to anyone, y'all are trash for buying into this divisive and engineered hate. You tried to discredit Herc and Flash and all Afro-Caribbeans and Latino contributions to the origins of the culture. You got turned out by COINTELPRO. That sounds like a projection. All right? Now, keep in mind, Dante Ross, hold on. For those who don't know, keep in mind about Dante Ross. Hold on one second. Dante Ross is responsible for the career of Busta Rhymes. That was the person who signed Busta Rhymes. And in fact, the dudes from the Leaders of the New School said that Dante Ross deliberately caused some friction in between them to break the group up so that he can get Busta Rhymes and do all this stuff. But Dante Ross, that was the person. He's the dude who signed Busta Rhymes. And here's a picture of Dante Ross, by the way. Just with the white boy Rick look, just a typical white boy Rick look, whatever. So remember, Dante Ross is running around calling us divisive for telling the truth. Nigga, your artist was running around here talking about, we Jamaicans created this culture. We created all of it. And the Americans, they got it from us. That's your artist running around here with the divisive talk, talking about we ain't got no culture. Your artist was running around here talking that bullshit. His artist was running around here with that, just out the blue. That's why there's a pushback, to be honest. That's why people are like, oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Busta Rhymes is his artist. That's his guy. You dig? So yeah, we're calling this stuff out. So these people are having a damn hissy fit. Yeah, ODB2, you old dirty bastard, yeah. So he's been having a fit. Yeah, we can have a debate, whoop-de-whoop. I say, dude. And people were like, well, go have a debate with Tariq. Let's meet up. Yeah, he keep talking about nobody coming outside and all that. Man, stop it. From what I understand, he's out here. He was like, well, we need somebody to moderate it, like Chuck D or somebody. We need somebody like Chuck D. I said, dude, Dante, Chuck D is my dude. Chuck D has been here to my house. Chuck D has been out here in my home. Chuck D from Public Enemy is my guy. Chuck has been here in my house. Chuck D knows where I live. Go carpool with Chuck D and have Chuck D bring you to my house. If you want to say anything to me, call Chuck D and have him bring you through. Chuck knows where I live. If that Chuck is your guy, call Chuck and have him bring you out here, dude. You don't know who you dealing with. You better cut that yo, word to the mother shit out. He's already been caught in about 3-4 damn lies. This dude has already been caught in about 3-4 blatant ass lies. He ain't trying to debate. He's front. That's why he made his page private. Family, these people are losing their minds because they got a vested interest in taking our culture from us and capitalizing off of it and removing us all together. I've been telling y'all, family, that whole black and brown narrative is very dangerous. And family, this whole drive of you just gotta crowbar, not just Caribbeans, but Puerto Ricans in it. This whole thing where you are desperate to crowbar Puerto Ricans in the narrative. You dig? Look at this. I saw something else where they made a video talking about the Puerto Rican pioneers of hip hop. The Puerto Rican pioneers who are critical to the birth of hip hop. Look at this. I'm going to have the music down because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Now listen to the Latinos. Look at this. Look at the Latinos who were critical to the birth of hip hop. All right, now look at the list. Now, this is what they're doing. Hold on. So, some use the term hip-hop in accordance with being black-owned house. Instead, hip-hop is a strong glue that holds people from diverse racial, ethnic, religious, and socioeconomic backgrounds together. Stop it. It's the foundation of black American creation. Now, look at the Latino critical contributions. Did you know that Latinos were critical in the birth of hip-hop? It was a 19-year-old Puerto Rican, Benjamin Melendez, who brokered peace in the Bronx. Okay, what does that have to do with hip-hop? De-escalating gang violence, allowing people to come together. Stop. That's not hip-hop. Evelina Antonetti, a.k.a. the Puerto Rican Rosa Parks. Okay, let me just calm down for a minute. Okay, let me calm down. Let me just bear with me. Just give me a second, guys. Because I got one nerve left, and I don't want them to get on that last nerve. So let me let that last nerve calm down for a minute. The Puerto Rican Rosa Parks. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, family. Just give me a minute. All right. Boy, the vulturing never stops. The goddamn vulturing never stops. Give me a break. Really? Let's hear what the Puerto Rican Rosa Parks did to make her comparable to Rosa Parks. She started the United Bronx Parents, creating a community where peace could succeed. Okay, what that woman did basically was go to the Bronx and campaign the schools so that they can teach bilingual classes so that the Puerto Rican kids could get taught in Spanish. That's her Rosa Parks moment. She went and got some of the schools in the Bronx she helped campaign to get them to teach bilingual language classes. The hell that got to do with us or hip hop or Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks went to damn jail for being black. Rosa Parks actually has a damn mugshot because a white supremacist made her get out of the black section of a bus where she damn near got killed. This ain't the same. That's not you're not Rosa Parks in any sense of the word. You didn't have a Rosa Parks moment. Boy, these people are so damn disrespectful, it's ridiculous. Man, y'all stop letting them get away with that bullshit. We all did it together. Stop that. Man, please. Now, let me play the rest. All right, let's look at these contributions. Nothing about hip-hop at all. All right, the Ghetto Brothers band, a Puerto Rican rock band, was formative in the post-treaty era to bring people together peacefully through music and celebration. Where's the elements of hip-hop? Where's the element of hip? They're just literally giving every Puerto Rican who was in the Bronx in the 70s and 80s props for being a pioneer. This is literally just any Puerto Rican who was around. They're saying they're a pioneer. Latino change makers. Okay? No Latinos, no hip hop. If you don't stop, how? How? And you're not even talking about none of the elements. You had nothing to do. None of that had anything to do with hip hop. None of it. Literally none of it. If you don't stop, man, this is a hostile takeover. This is a hostile and aggressive takeover. Family, this thing is serious. That makes no sense. They're doing I'm white and I say so. They're literally doing I'm white and I say so. And all of this stuff about black and Latino, and then blacks and Latinos 50-50. See, you let them get away with that, and I keep telling you where it's going. Then it goes into, well, we Latinos did it first, and we actually got it from them. That's where it's going. We got too many black people in the music industry or in the journalistic industry who let them get away with this stuff. Because see, when you start looking at articles like this, look at this article. This is an article, I think Red Bull put this out. And they're talking about all of these articles relating to the Olympics coming up. Look at the narrative that they're pushing. Breakdancing is traced back to the late 60s to the up rock, a one-on-one dance style popular with Puerto Rican gang members. So they're saying Puerto Ricans started breakdancing. I keep telling y'all they were going with this lie. This is the lie they've been trying to start with, man. They've been trying to say really Puerto Ricans are the ones who started this. That's where it's going. And b-boying was perfected because they started it, but it was perfected by black and Latino youth. Introducing moves like windmills and head spins and stop. And family, we got footage of foundational black Americans doing floor work moves that look like the modern breakdancing moves going back to the 60s, 50s, 40s, and 20s. We have foundational black Americans doing floor work. You dig? I've been telling y'all that's where they're going with this stuff. I'm telling y'all that's where they're going. Look at this. There's another article. All of this stuff relating to the Olympics, they're taking black people out completely. It went from black and Latino to blacks and Caribbeans. Now it's just Puerto Rican. Look at this article. It's amazing how at the next Olympics, there will be a breakdance category. And this was started by Puerto Rican kids in the Bronx. So they're taking the black out altogether. You dig? This is Ethnocide. I told y'all that's where they were going with it. I told you that's where they were going. Here's another article. Right here. How Puerto Rican gangs gave birth to hip hop. Man, They're going hard body with this stuff, dude. Family, this documentary is so very important, family. Family, everybody hit the Kickstarter link while I'm talking, please. Can everybody hit that Kickstarter link? Hit the Kickstarter link, family. Hit the Kickstarter link now, family. We need the family to get involved with this thing for real, for real. This is how serious this is. When you start erasing a people's culture, when you erase the people, there's not going to be an outcry. This is very serious. Family, you know how serious this thing is now and how ridiculous? We've seen people sit up and say, well, all these other groups, blacks and Latinos and blacks and Asians, because we Asians were in the Bronx too. Family, look at this article here. Look at this article here. Now look at this angle. How Puerto Rican and Jewish gang leader helped create hip-hop in the Bronx. Now it's Puerto Ricans and Jewish people started hip-hop now. This is the new narrative now. They're just going for broke. Now Puerto Ricans and Jewish people helped create hip-hop now. Family, you think this is a game? Now you see why these people are so butthurt by the trailer. Because they know all of the lies are going to stop. So now, I'm telling you, they're going to just double down. They're going to throw everything at the wall now. They're going to try to throw everything at the wall to see what sticks. Family, y'all don't understand how important this piece is. It's up to us, foundational black Americans on the grassroots, to stop this nonsense. We got to stop this nonsense, and it's up to us to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? It is up to us to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this is serious. Oh, my goodness. But, everybody, somebody said they're messing with the Kickstarter. Did you guys try to put a contribution on there? What happened when you go to Kickstarter, guys? Everybody click the Kickstarter link. Somebody said there's something going on Kickstarter. The Kickstarter link is right there below. All right? Is everything cool? Somebody said there was something going on, like some kind of error message when they went to the Kickstarter page. Guys, when you go to Kickstarter, what do you see? Everybody go to the Kickstarter page and see what's going on. All right? Everybody put some on the Kickstarter, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get that goal, because this is very important. We got a lot of folks in here, too. We got a lot of people in here. But man, this is very important that we hold our culture and gatekeep it. It's pivotal, ladies and gentlemen. This is pivotal right now. You in? So you guys going to the Kickstarter? Everything good with the Kickstarter? Somebody said everybody, nothing is wrong. Okay, somebody said there was something going on with the Kickstarter. Everybody at least put a 50 on it. If you can go to Kickstarter now, let's get this, the funding up for this so that we can be locked and loaded with the information and get it popping. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here. But look, we reposted the trailer, the new edited trailer. It's on my page here. The newly edited trailer is on my Tariq Radio page, so subscribe to the page, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it. Okay, and also don't forget to get your Rootwork. Everybody get your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. Rootworkstyle.com. Get your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com because it's Hoodoo Heritage Month, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm still thinking about doing another rally in DC. I'm thinking about the idea, but I got to knock these other projects out. This is important. I'm really prioritizing this documentary and just working feverishly to get it out because we need it, family. And these folks are going to have a heart attack when we put it out because if they're tripping on this little 2 minutes, they are going to flip when they get 2 hours of this damn work. All right, anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. Again, go to the Kickstarter, go to microphonecheck.com or the Kickstarter page and look up Microphone Check. All right, family. You guys have a great week. Papier Kutan Lulavuve to the